This tutorial will show us how to add content to our site. So the first thing we want to do is to go to our domain and wait for it to completely load. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is go into the login section, put in our username, which is admin, and our password, and click login when finished. Alright, now once this loads, you'll see in the upper right hand corner of all the text there's a pen and paper icon, and when you hover over it says edit article. Let's click on it. Now what you'll see is a text editor. You can click on the bottom right hand corner and drag it down to give yourself more space, and you'll notice that all the text kind of looks like a format of Microsoft Word. So let's wipe everything clean and see what each item looks like. First thing we can do is type text inside of there, and it'll show up exactly like we type it. And we're going to look at each of the heading settings on here. So we're going to highlight everything, we're going to click the drop down all the way on the right, and click on heading 1. You'll notice the text got slightly larger. The next one we put in is going to be heading 2, so we're going to highlight it again, click the drop down, and select heading 2. And you'll also notice every time we press enter we snap back to paragraph format. And we're going to highlight this last one and heading 3. Then we'll put in a paragraph text, and next we'll make a link. So we're going to say this is a link, we'll highlight it, there's a chain icon at the top, you're going to click it, and it will allow us to edit whatever link we want that text to be. So I'm going to put in the domain site for teachwithawebsite.com. Below it there is a target option where you can click on a same window or new window. If you want to go to an external site, I highly suggest the new window option. After that we're going to look at bullet points or bullet lists. And we'll also take a look at number lists. These are great for setting objectives or expectations for your students. After that, we're going to go down to the image button at the bottom and click it, and we can insert images. You can also upload one using the choose files at the bottom and clicking start upload, but we're just going to insert one. So you click it and then click on insert. You can click on it and drag one of the corners to make it larger or smaller. And you can also center any piece of text or image on the site. You can align it to the right or even to the left if you like. We're going to leave the image aligned to the center, and we're also going to add a small caption on it, but we will put the caption on the right. Alright, we can review over everything and make sure it's good. There's also the option to change the title at the top. Don't bother changing it, there's no need to. And we'll get a notice that the article was successfully saved. We can refresh the page, and we can see what it looks like without that alert. So you notice the first heading has an underline under it, the second one is large and green, the third one is bold and slightly larger, and we have the paragraph text. Then we have a link, we can click it and it'll bring us to whatever site we want it to. We have our bullet lists, we have our numbered lists, we have our image, and we have our right aligned text. You can also check out the other classes and edit the text on them each time. And once again, it's just a simple click to edit the content on it. If you don't want to save anything, you can click cancel. And you can see on each of these pages that there's an option to edit. Alright, that concludes this tutorial. Click log out when finished.